Hey everyone, so I thought I'd show you guys another one of my collections, and this time instead of it being a collection based on a certain piece of hardware, I went with a franchise, and the franchise that I chose is Pokemon. Now I'm only going to be showing you guys my Pokemon games and limited edition consoles, the few that I have. And that's about it. I won't be showing any of my Pokemon cards because that would just take way too long to show. And I won't be showing any of the Pokemon e-reader cards, even though I do have a whole bunch of them. Again, it's something extra that I have way too much to show of, so I'm just sticking to the games for now. So starting off, I'm going to go with my Pokemon games from different regions, and I'm starting out with the Japanese games. So first up is Pocket Monsters Red, Pocket Monsters Yellow Pikachu Edition, Pocket Monsters Silver, and Pocket Monsters Gold. And I also have Pocket Monsters Stadium Gold and Silver, complete in the box. Next up, I have a couple of PAL region games. First up is Learn with Pokemon Typing Adventure. This was released in Japan, the UK, and in Australia. And this is the UK version because I wanted it to be in playable English, and the Australian version was released much later than the other ones. The other PAL region games I have, for these two, I have the North American versions as well, but they were cheap and I was sort of interested, so I got them anyways. I have Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. So next up, I'll go to my, I guess I'll go with the console games that I have, the North American ones at least, and I only have a few games for this. So I'll start out with the N64 games. I have Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap, and they're both just cartridge only, but they're games that I like and I want to play, so I didn't care if they weren't complete in the box. Next up, I got Pokemon Channel for the GameCube, and it does include the three Pokemon Channel e-reader cards, which I really wanted, but I'm unable to use them because they're still in the manual here, and I really don't want to cut them out of there. And I don't have any other console Pokemon games because I've been sticking mostly to the main series games, and I pick up the console games whenever I can. So to move on to the handheld games, I'll start out with the Game Boy games first, of course. So my very first game, and this exact version of it is Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition, and this is, like I said, the one that I've had since I was a little kid, and I've been playing it ever since. Next up is Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Crystal, which I just recently picked up because I never had it as a kid. I had Silver, and I was content with that. The last Pokemon Game Boy game that I have is Pokemon Pinball. Now, I want to get the Game Boy Advance version of this as well, Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire, but I haven't been able to find it for a cheap price yet. Next up are the Game Boy Advance games. I have Ruby, and I spent a good chunk of time on that, like over 300 hours, and I just spent way too much time on it. And next, Emerald, I've replayed this game 3 times. I've always exported the Pokemon that I liked in this game to other games, and I just kept on restarting it so I could catch Rayquaza several times. And then Leaf Green and Fire Red, which I have not spent too much time on, so I can't say much about them. Next up, I'll go into the DS games. For the DS games, I have all the main series games and a couple of the offshoots. So I'll start with those ones first. I have here Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, Pokemon Ranger, and Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. Next come the main series games for the DS, and I have all of them up into the 3DS games. So to start out with, I have, well, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. And I played Diamond for over 560 hours, like an obscene amount of time on this game, and I just have not gotten back to it in several years. Pokemon Pearl, I didn't play that much of it, just to get a couple of the exclusive Pokemon, and that was about it. And Platinum version, I loved that weird world that Giratina is in, and just traveling through that short area that it is. It was still pretty interesting. Next up, of course, are Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Drop that again. And these come with the Pokewalker. And I haven't been playing these games much. I did finish them, but I haven't, again, touched them in a while. And I've been mostly playing with the Pokewalker accessory. And I only have like a Cubone on here. Nothing too special. Sorry about that. So next up are the last Pokemon DS games that came out. It is Black, White, Black 2, and White 2. And with these ones here, I played Black and Black 2 to completion. That was about as far as I got in them. Just finished the storyline. And White and White 2, I just recently picked these up, so I haven't had time to play either of them yet. Last up for games, I have Pokemon X and Y. I've mostly been playing Pokemon Y. Why I picked this one, I really don't know. I think it was because I was more interested in this legendary here instead of this deer thing. But either way, I played this one, but I sort of gave up on it for now because I started playing the new Legend of Zelda game, A Link Between Worlds, and I haven't had as much time to play this. And the very, very last thing that I want to show you guys are the two limited edition consoles that I have. I don't have any of them from when I was a kid because I didn't get them. I wish I had gotten at least one of them, especially one of those Pokemon Game Boy Colors that looked really cool, but I never got one. So this is what I got instead. I got the red Pokemon X and Y 3DS XL that just came out at the end of September, and I love it, but I do not play it as much because I'm afraid that I'll damage it, which kind of sucks. But the console that I do play the most that was Pokemon branded is the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Platinum GameCube, and I have attached to it the Game Boy player and my memory cards there. And although I do not have Pokemon XD, I still love playing on this console. Anyways, the video ran a little bit long. Sorry to keep you waiting this long just to show you everything. This was the third time I filmed this video. The first two times I left out a couple of things, but I felt like I should just pick those things, bring them all together, and show you my entire Pokemon video game collection. Anyways, just as always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, any comments, ideas, suggestions, anything, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And just expect more videos in the weeks to come. And, yep, that's it. See ya.